Live is a motherfucker. Fuck your opinion.
He Stogie, nigga. I get my Stogie, man.
So you made this shit. I know they watching me, and mama always wonder why I keep that Glock attached to me. Paranoid everywhere I go, feel like they after me. And if that boy this gin, they swear to God that he gotta bleed. Hey, yeah, I know they watching me, and mama always wonder why I keep that Glock attached to me. Paranoid everywhere I go, feel like they after me. And if that boy this gin, they swear to God that he gotta bleed. Hey, bitch, I got some folks to feed, so bitch, I'd rather you than me. Rob you, leave you with nothing to eat. Them bitches don't want smoke with me. Y'all know we got plenty heat. Blow your chest, you can't never speak. Been feeling like the man right now. Bitches know I got bands now. Wanna come hold my hand now. Where was you when I was down? On the first link, you like slow down. Now you see news, want me to come put it down. I'm really damaged inside. Stay dangerous without a side. These niggas, they snakes in the sky. Them GNA niggas don't slide. Yellow to your homicide. Can't hang, you not certified. He got love cause that boy had testified. They watching me, they copy me, they stalking me. These niggas know they not even close to topping me. They do anything to bother me. If it's that serious, nigga, you might as well get up with me. I know they watching me, and mama always wonder why I keep that Glock attached to me. Paranoid everywhere I go, feel like they after me. And if that boy this gin, they swear to God that he gotta bleed. Hey, yeah, I know they watching me, and mama always wonder why I keep that Glock attached to me. Paranoid everywhere I go, feel like they after me. And if that boy this gin, they swear to God that he gotta bleed.
When I lost my dog, I had no one to call. I'm really tryna ball. I'm tryna run that shit up, nigga, tryna break the wall. I ain't have it all. Sleeping on the pallet, that shit, it made me savage. Cold nights, all up in them trenches, turn me so savage. Always known for that little nigga with the ratchet. Play them games, swear to God, my niggas, they gon' jack you. We gon' rob you out your clothes, cause we never had nothing. All them nights when I was thuggin', y'all was really funny. Steady making these assumptions, ain't making no money. Remember coming up from nothing, I was really struggling. Bitches said I wouldn't be, shit said I was a flunky. Now I'm touching all these hundreds, counting all this money. It's a GNA thing, bitches hopping on it. We make these fuck niggas, they lame, these niggas, they phony. Niggas, they don't want it.
I know they watching me, and mama always wonder why I keep that Glock attached to me. Paranoid everywhere I go, feel like they after me. And if that boy this gin, they swear to God that he gotta bleed. Hey, yeah, I know they watching me, and mama always wonder why I keep that Glock attached to me. Paranoid everywhere I go, feel like they after me. And if that boy this gin, they swear to God that he gotta bleed.
You at the end of the video. Yeah.
Everybody say hello to Pink Phoenix.
What's up, Pink Phoenix?
Hey. Once again, you know how it goes when you're on here. Live means anything can happen. Yo, what's good? Good folks of the PYO podcast universe. We might have a guest appearance with Step Lover tonight, but we got Rock, aka Big Nasty, Don Gotti Nash, and let's get back into it. You know, we always kind of get off every time. I kind of lose the lineup. I'm sorry, Don. Every time Step ain't here,
Shit change up.
Yeah, but let me give the official intro. What it do? Live from the pit that don't give a shit.
It's Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast.
But your man, if you can read my little hieroglyphic shit there, Toucan Dan.
I'm Don Gotti Nash. And we joined by, I can't even say it. He gonna have to say it for you.
Pause. It's your boy Big Rock, aka Big Nasty.
Yep, and that's my wife getting the mail in the middle of my podcast. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. Once again with the folks and the fellas, and hopefully Sims and our homeboy Step the Lover Boy might join us tonight. Welcome in. What's been going on, fellas?
Nothing much, man.
He was just talking about preseason. Everybody, we was getting hyped up that preseason football.
Oh no, my man talking about preseason. Like did he say Super Bowl? Did he say Super Bowl?
He said Winston.
Oh, okay, I thought I heard Super Bowl. Maybe I'm tripping. And that might bring Mr. Sims on.
I said I would love if we could get there. I said I'll be happy if we could do what Breeze has done. Just get us to the playoffs, get bounced first or second round. That's all Mr. Breeze has been good for. Y'all sit back and watch this boy. Y'all sit back.
But I told I never doubted James. I like James.
Y'all watch.
I've always liked him. So I never doubted him. I thought he's.
I'm telling you right now that Peyton is a quarterback whisperer. I'm not saying Breeze wasn't great. Well, no, I am saying it. He wasn't great when he left San Diego. He became great. Watch what this dude does. He got the tools, man. He got the tools. You act like we doubting James. We don't. Hey, I'm a Florida State fan,
James,
man. I don't doubt him. I don't doubt him. He got the tools.
I think they should have kept the old boy that went down. What was old boy who jumped in there and started slinging?
He can't read a defense.
What's his name?
Taysom Hill cannot read a defense. He's the I call him the white. I call him the white. Huh? I call him the white Vic, but he can't read a defense. He can run. He could be Lamar Jackson part 2, but the dude cannot read a defense and get sacked or fumbles every other play. Can't have it.
We got Bridgewater. What about Teddy Bridgewater?
Oh, Bridgewater, he's out in Denver right now. So they should
have kept him.
He went to Carolina because he wanted to get that money because Breeze came back for one more year. It should have been Bridgewater. But he went to Carolina, tried to, make it out there, but I guess he stunk up the joint. They got rid of him. They released him.
I mean, it's not like they was a great team either.
Right,
so,
right. Whatchamacallit picked him up. Denver picked him up, and they just named him the starting quarterback over Drew Lock.
Hey, shout out to all the black starting quarterbacks in the NFL, man. And I'm not saying it. Except Cam, he's one who got groundbreaking guys too. Is he starting for New England this year?
He's starting for New England, man. I you know what?
They said he's starting?
He's starting. That's what BB said.
I thought something was up with him. I thought something was up
what it is right now, this is what I was about to say, man, is they're messing over him, man. He went to some medical facility that was approved by the Patriots, and I don't know what happened.
No, it was a miscommunication with. Yeah, but see, it was they was good on their end, but they didn't check that shit right with the NFL, so they kind of fucked that up.
Just saying. So now Mac Jones getting that kind of fucked it up. What I'm saying, Mac Jones is benefiting from this right now.
Yeah. Hey, so what's the Saints record this year, man? Fuck it, man. So we gonna throw some tickets right quick.
I'm going with about 11 wins, man. 11
and 6. You got 11 and 6.
Teetering on a 12.
Oh wow.
Hey, your defense must gonna have a great year. Your defense must have.
What them Packers doing this year, man? What them Packers gonna do, man?
I'm the same thing. For real, for us, it's either 11 and 6 or 12 and 5 is a stretch. If Rodgers really got in everybody's head like hopefully he did, I can go for 12 and 5, 11 and 6. That's us. I mean, we was in the NFC Championship last year, so we're guaranteed at least 11 and 5 or 12 and 6.
I mean, real talk. You ain't got nobody in your division, so you should.
I got the Skins going 10-7, man. 10-7 for the Skins, man. 10-7.
10-7 for the Skins.
In all serious over there, y'all should go even higher than that because your team ain't got nobody in that division.
I mean, it's always like that. Somebody gonna show up. It's always somebody.
Hey, Brock, what? And another thing is, Brock, if I hope y'all do 11 and 6. Because then y'all, we I don't know. We might see where that goes between the Saints and the Packers come to playoff.
We play week 1. We play week 1.
Yeah, so we're gonna see.
Sir.
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of football,
speaking of football, since this is a good segue,
I need everybody to watch her hands first. Because everybody is saying he.
Hold on, man. What you trying to persuade the jury, man? Like, come on, man. Yeah. He persuaded the jury.
All right, no.
Night.
She hit him first. Yeah, she slapped him in his face.
His knees fucked up right now.
Oh, he's on noodles.
Hey, yo, this is dangerous, man. When you get knocked out, look at dude, he done. You done right now. It ain't nothing you can do right now.
Yeah.
Like it ain't shit you can do. Like he just noodled out. Like he done. Like
that is one uncomfortable car ride home.
God damn it, Karen! Why you gotta open your goddamn mouth every goddamn time?
He's like, oh my god,
you wasn't. And then she's a shit talker. She's a shit talker. You should have took that shit out on him.
No,
you're a pussy.
That's one of them jokes where your lady guy still talk shit about homeboy on her way home. And that fucking guy, honey, I knew you had like 5. You were already on your 5th beer. I knew you were on your 5th beer, but I just wasn't gonna let him disrespect. You got to give your husband some kind of credit. You know, we shouldn't have had those 2 Jim Beam shots before we got into the park.
She didn't say that guy.
Yeah,
that nigger. There it is. Yeah. That.
Hey,
the fucking
he wasn't
nigger.
Ready for it. He wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready for it because he was sitting down the whole time. She was arguing with homeboy. That's one of them joints with Kevin Hart. When Kevin Hart used to do a stand up about getting knocked out because his lady said some wild shit, and he'd be like, you know what? Wait a minute. What did she say? You know, first he tried to defuse the situation. That was one of those times where old boy should have diffused that situation instead of getting his fuse blown out.
It's nothing you really could do, man.
I just need to know.
Unless you just go all outright, just go against your girl. Like it's just like you in a bed. Like if she got the mouth or the hands, you know what I'm saying? You're in a fucked up situation. You know what I'm saying?
Why in this day and age would any woman, any person, it doesn't have to be a woman, why are you putting your hands on somebody, yo? Why are you assaulting somebody?
Hey, I mean, that's just the boldness, man. I guess that.
Hold on.
So white privilege, or just.
So y'all hitting back? So is my man wrong? What would y'all do, man? Like this you?
He did exactly what he's supposed to do.
So let me explain something to you. I've had this on my page before.
Yeah.
I've been taught and I have seen where a woman strikes you, it means that she understands that there's a retaliation coming back.
And her boyfriend or husband.
Right. I'm just saying you should not be hitting someone and not be expecting to get hit back.
Right. I mean, you know what? If you look at the clip, the whole time she was in his face, homeboy's trying to address her dude like, yo, you need to get control of this. But like I said, man, once she got it started, that was it. I mean, and homeboy, at least he felt the brunt of it. I mean, he could have knocked them both out and left them both sit in the seat sleep. But
I applaud dude because of this right here. He went to go swing on her and he stopped. If you look,
right?
Yeah, he did. He did.
And then he went on. He said, "You know what? I ain't gonna mess with her. I'm gonna knock a man out." He focused. He put his attention on him, and she caught a couple swings, in there.
Right.
But dude up front, he didn't go right at her. He went at the dude.
Yeah.
And obviously he wasn't ready because he was just I don't know, maybe he was trying to push him the entire time, but he definitely looked like he was swinging punches. He just basically looked like he was putting his hands out to, I don't even know. I mean, Don't allow. At least, hopefully, his lady learned the lesson about with his hand skills. Actually,
through yourself.
Yeah. Period. You got anything? What's happening, Sims?
What you think, Sims?
What up?
Well, everybody already come in here all in upright position. Sims only one come and the whole motherfucker lay like. I got a feeling like at some point he's getting a pedicure or something at the same time he's talking to.
Because he laying on that damn 49ers blanket farting on it all damn night.
Hey Sims, you missed the Super Bowl prediction of the Saints, man. You missed that shit.
Stop.
I thought that would have brought you in, man. He had a Super Bowl prediction.
Not what I said, Sims. Not what I said.
I'm just making sure.
Not what I said. I said 11. I said 11 wins, teetering maybe on a 12.
11 wins?
Yes.
Who y'all quarterback?
Oh shit, that's a jag. That sounds like he
I'm asking. I don't know. I don't know if they made it official yet.
It ain't official, but it's official. It's official. That boy's slinging that rock. They're gonna let him be quarterback.
I'm a Seminole fan, dog. So I'm actually hoping he do good. If he do good, y'all can get 11 wins. He have another 30 and 30 though. Nah, they have.
He's gonna have a 30 and 30, bro.
He's not.
30 and 15.
As for this, I saw this video, dude. I don't know. I get the unwritten rule of respecting women, but that chick just hauled up and slapped him. I believe she was that gave a green light for her to get in.
Hold on, so you hitting back? Are you hitting back?
I wouldn't beat the hell out of her, but she would have caught one.
She did catch one. Now listen, she caught one. It wasn't a sleeping pill like her homeboy. I mean, like hubby. She ain't catch the sleeping pill, but he got her with he caught her with a couple of knuckles across the head. So she felt some of the gun.
My man did it in a perfect way because he taught them a lesson.
Right.
He kept her off. He beat the shit out of her boy. Popped her one good time. So when they go home, her boy can be pissed off at her for getting him beat up. And then she'll know for next time, I better not hit another black dude because I might get my ass
touch him.
Yeah,
or the way her husband was throwing hands, she better not hit nobody. She just that should just taught her to just be mindful and nice to any and everybody in their vicinity. Because obviously, if some shit go down, she can't depend on her husband to really do. And you know what? That's a lot of fear for any man in his woman. You don't never want to get knocked out in front of your woman. It don't seem like after that, your kids and your woman is two people. You got to shoot a motherfucker if you get knocked. You got to jump up and do some crazy shit.
I know. Yeah. You're gonna have to. Yeah. That shit. Yeah. It is one of the worst. It is one of the worst fears, man. To take that sleep right there in the middle of because you can't even defend her at that point.
You gotta check the shit out of her though, because she don't want to just walk you into that situation, dog. Like, shut your dumb ass up.
See, that's another argument. So if you go see either you on her side, so it's like, and come on, that's a black chick, and you doing that, like, come on, man, what you gonna do? Like, you gotta,
fuck. And listen,
hey, y'all can feel that way. I'll be like, look, this is my body. I ain't trying to get my ass whooped for you. You gotta shut the hell up.
I think y'all, you know what? I think that should be a part of early conversations in a relationship. I think a woman should be allowed to ask a dude she dating, hey, can you fight? Hey, can you fight? Just ask her. You know what I'm saying? I got a daughter. I think I might talk to my daughter about that. Like, look, when you go on dates, don't just ask about, his job or his family. Look him dead in his eye and say, hey, can you fight? You know what I'm saying? Be on some real shit. Hopefully, most men will be like, yeah, I can handle mine. But, it's a good question to ask, and it's fun because as guys, we all been young. We all hung out. We always knew who wasn't a fighter and who was the fighter when we hung out. Man, any crew you had, you knew the guy that really wasn't going to throw down much. You know what I'm saying? It's always the guy you got to say, look, when they go down, man, just stand right there. You don't even want him in the melee. Hey, man, get behind me. Soon some shit kick off because who going to throw the hands and who ain't.
Yeah, you already know you fight. It's 2-on-1. You already
you know.
You already know.
Go ahead, dog. Saying.
No, go ahead.
As a certain place, you don't even take that homeboy. If it's a rough club or a neighborhood or area where some shit might go down, you might be like, you know what, Holmes, you go ahead and sit this one out. And honestly, if you're smart enough and you the motherfucker that know, excuse me, that your hands ain't that great, you sit it out yourself. Say, you know what, fellas, y'all go ahead and take this one. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some popcorn and bake some cookies with my wife tonight. Y'all going on that side of town tonight? Yeah, you know what I mean.
Hold on. Time out. At this portion of the show, we need to ask a question of Sims because that's 3 coughs that I've heard so far from you, sir. Mr. Vaccinated guy.
Get him.
You okay over there?
Definitely fine. Just because you called.
You know, I'm concerned for your well-being.
Thank you. I'm glad you're looking out for me. Lame ass brother.
Oh my God. Yeah, we all look healthy. Hey, thank God we all in good health and looking healthy. But like I said, man, hey, you know, the homeboy need to learn, man. Him and his wife, leave that shit alone. Or leave black people alone. Especially in football games, we might get your ass whipped.
Yeah, man. You know what? People, I don't know what started the argument or whatever, but I find that people at football games, they feel that they have part ownership of the team or the whatnot. I love my team. I ain't fighting for my team. I'm not literally throwing blows for nobody at a stadium.
Arguing with somebody over who got a touchdown on field goal is ridiculous.
Yeah. You know, drunk or not drunk, I ain't got time for it, man.
It's always those people, man. You know, they say the Raiders fans rough like that, but you know,
they see you not trying to fight, then they'll probably spit on you or something, call you a nigger or some shit. They'll do something to make you, they'll provoke you, man. That's how you get.
Hey, that was the situation right there. Oh yeah, let's get this. Okay, it was an article, and I heard this also on my way to work. Yes, I do have a job, people. I don't just do glamorous, and I don't live all this glamorous lifestyle you see behind you just by fucking being on a podcast. But I was riding to work.
We got to do a PYOP whatchamacallit? Cribs for your house.
Chris, you can see all this glorious.
You already did it 2 weeks ago, bro. You want to know, right?
But yeah, then it said Gen Z. I think that's the generation of now. It was a study, a New York actual teacher, and you know, and somewhat student. He said he found out that he called Generation Z, Gen Z, which is, you know, generation now of kids is growing up. I think it was between the ages of 13 and 20 or some shit like that. But he called them zombies. He said they're less educated, more depressed, and without values. And he went on to talk about the article. It's just like he's like, because basically, you know, kids don't read anymore. They don't really have to take the time to get to, and all we you know, as we consider old heads now, or the older folks, we still remember books and shit. Like, I don't even know, like, books and actually sit down and invest in your time and your energy into something like reading and finding context and shit and different things. We were the last generation of that. You know what I'm saying? Before the big digital age, we were the ones that were still reading newspapers, books, and magazines, and we remember shit like that. I mean, it's crazy to me. Like living in DC, when I seen the Washington Post newspaper itself discontinued, I was like, whoa, life has changed. You know what I mean? And now Generation Z
discontinued or moving to digital.
It's digital.
I mean, yeah, it went digital, but you know, I just made the newspaper, like not the company, but the newspaper, the actual physical newspaper itself. They moved digital, so everything now is just so much at kids' fingertips, and their level of attention span is getting shorter because everything is getting fed to them in only like fucking 30 seconds worth of information. So they're not really becoming invested in, you know, like I said, learning and fucking experiences in life. Most people now can just go on fucking online and live experiences. One more thing I want to add to this, and that's just something new. I don't know if you heard about it. Facebook inventor Mark Zuckerberg. He's trying to create a whole digital world where people can actually go into a digital world and live and maintain a life like in a digital world using these VR goggles and shit. But that's something that also sparked to this idea because I'm like, if we're all learning things at a rate where we don't even have to go and experience that shit, doesn't that take away from the learning experience and values of what you can actually go through and see in life?
I mean, it's just everybody's lazy now, dog. Everything too easy. I mean, even when I walk in my house, I ain't got to touch a damn light switch. It's just bullshit. Like, everything can be voice automated. Like, it's a both-sided thing, dog. Like, it could be good. Like, went downtown, got too tipsy, jump in the Tesla. I can, just let it drive itself type shit. It could be good, but it could be bad. You know what I'm saying? It could be to have a smartphone but still say dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got so many things coming at you from every direction. And when we came up, like you said, we had magazines, newspapers. It's almost like instead of us having that one magazine, one newspaper, we had like 20 to choose from. And we could pick and choose what we want to read. And you never know what's right, what's wrong, what's the person's interpretation of what's fact. I mean, it's just laziness, dog. Like, even the guys, like I told you, I work at Best Buy, I work with a lot of young people, and they idiots. They don't know shit about Black history. They black. Bring up some significant parts of history. They don't know nothing about it, but they got a smartphone in their hand. I'm like, dude, all you gotta do is like, you literally gotta just put the shit in, and there it goes. It's right. I'm like, you didn't know about that. And they'll ask me, they're like, what that mean? I'm like, dude, put it in Google. Look it up, dog. And then they come at me later and be like, oh man, I never knew this and I never knew that.
But that happens to every generation as you go forward.
But and I also have always read, so I'm a reader. So I mean, I read random books. I mean, I do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a damn shame because that is what the world's turning to. Everybody want to be digital everything, and it's lazy as shit, dog. And there's a bunch of people lying at like they do shit.
But you think it's actually lazy, man? You think it's actually lazy or just like it's technology, man? Like what you supposed to do?
Technology is literally the definition of being lazy. That's exactly what it is. They make technology for you to do less.
The greatest thing that was ever invented and is also the worst thing that's ever been invented is a cell phone. And then everything that followed with it. These are like these Gen Z. I can only talk from being an employer, right? So these kids, man, I'm telling you, a lot of them, I can't say all, a lot of them can't do simple math. And I see it on a daily basis when I interview people. I do a little test. I've learned to do a test now because I just hired people. I figured kids, hire kids, we'll work with it until my draw is off by $10, over $10, back and forth, to where now I have to give a test, a small test. And I say to them, listen, we do a roundup. So we round up to the nearest dollar. We ask the customer what they like to give their change, to the homeless or whatever we do for that month or whatever. So I say, what is the nearest dollar if the total is $9.74? What's the nearest, some of them get it and say $10. I've heard $11. I've heard $15. Then I say, okay, it's $10. So what gets us from $9.74 to $10? I've heard 35 cents, 41 cents, 28 cents, everything but 26 cents. You feel what I'm saying? And it's constant. They don't understand how to count back change. And don't get me started if the total is $10.20, or I should say, let's say $9.20, and someone gives them $10.20, it throws them all off. It's a shame because I think the whole Common Core of it, I think all of that stuff that they've gone through in school has set them up to kind of fail at life. Not fail period, but fail at the things that are necessity at life. When you count.
So elaborate on that. How many videos we've seen, viral videos, with young men and women like in their 20s, and homeboy can't even change a tire. Like the fucking tire go flat, and you see the girl outside the car crying, and the guy's like, yo, call AAA, your uncle. I don't know how to fucking change the tire. And you say to yourself, what grown ass man don't know how to change the tire? But when you live in a life,
take it a step further. They can't, like up here, Jersey, they'll fill your gas for you. New York, you have to fill your own gas. there are a ton of people that don't know how to fill their own tank. And that's, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I see it. I look and I saw how people did it. No one had to instruct me how to put gas in my tank. It's just a natural thing. But when I see people like looking at the gas tank, and I'm like, what's going through their head that they don't know how to put gas in their vehicle?
Dude, it's this thing I see all the time, even at work, is like the parents has more of their friends and their kids, and not the parents.
Yes.
Like you got to teach your kid that shit. Like, why wouldn't you be teaching your kid street sense? Like, you can have a book smart kid, but they can be dumb as hell on the street.
But think about it. These are our kids. You know what I'm saying? This is our generation that's at fault for a lot of that.
It is our fault, man, because what I've also noticed is, you know how you know, you don't want to have your kids experience what you experience. I'm the opposite. I want them to experience what I experienced. I want them to feel what I felt. Right?
I do. I
want them to feel it, learn it, absorb it. They may hate me, but it's fine because it's going to make you a better person at the end of the day. You're going to be able to fit into society. You're not going to need all of this other help or not know how to do things because I'm showing you how to do it.
And let's go back to
hold on. Do this go back to the Dr. Dre argument?
Oh.
I'm saying don't do it. Go back. I would just
joke about
the shit.
That's how I triple reflect on that.
But go ahead, Dan. What you about to say? You was about to say something.
I was going to say that you guys are making some good points about, you know, the education and parents taking responsibility in it, and you know, a lot of times because things move at a faster pace in society as it goes and grows. We start giving our kids electronic devices, and they start seeing things. And sometimes, not to say you guys, I'm just saying parents as a whole. But you know, when you start giving your kid the iPhone and the iPad and the laptop, and now they're 4 or 5 years old, and used to, you know, we grew up in a situation in our age group. Most of us, we didn't see computers till we were teenagers. Some of us are fucking damn near adults. You know what I mean? When now you have kids that are 4, 5 years old growing up in a household with a laptop and the iPad and everything is right there at their fingertips. So
yeah, I was telling my son the other day, I was like, I had like a Nintendo, but I got the game that came with the system. The only way I got the other game was I went to go rent the shit or I traded with somebody. It wasn't no constantly getting games and shit. I'm just saying, like, it is stuff like that you know, I didn't get new games. I got the shit that came with the Nintendo. You know what, Don?
That shit forced you to go outside.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to sit and play that shit all day long. Even if you played for a few hours, you might be like, you know what? This shit getting boring. Let me go see what the fuck is going on now. Let me go see what somebody's up to. You know,
I think the big issue is like we let a lot of these kids are getting raised by TV and social media though. Because everything it says on that list, less educated, more depressed, without values. If you don't have values, that means somebody didn't teach you them values. Like they're doing some other, like obviously, like values to me is you learning, yes sir, yes ma'am, opening doors, you know, basic shit that you should know.
Yeah, that's a good, I think.
But I see it all the time. I had to check a dude at my job, some little young dude. He talking about, yo.
Hey, grandma.
I said, who you talking to, bro? I said, is that somebody you yelling at? He's like, I was trying to get your attention. I said, okay, well, I said, you don't come to me with no yo. I said, I'm your elder, dog. I said, you speak to me. I thought you coming to me, you speak. He's like, my bad. I was like, yeah. I said, but you know, I'm the type that I just don't play that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got one time with that. I'll be damn you younger than me. You'll be yelling at me talking about some yo. Or hey, and all that shit. I was like, man, you better learn how to speak. Like, what's wrong with you? Yo, I ain't your homeboy.
And the depression part, man, I see that too in there. You know, anxiety, depression. It baffles me, man. I've had so many kids that have pulled me to the side and said I'm OCD or ADHD and all this, and I'm like, wow.
Labels, dog.
Because they see the difference between a generation we was in, they diagnose shit now and they give everything a title. People got that shit. You dealt with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You dealt with some of that stuff.
But see, Don, what you said is the main thing, because now that you can put a label on yourself,
put a label on it. It's like when you sick.
Like you can just rely on the label. Hey, shit, you just
you ever get sick? You ever realize you were sick, and then you just now you trying to get cared for all of a sudden, like you've been walking around with pneumonia, and the minute you find out you got that shit, now you sick. But it's the label, man. It's them giving you that label.
Yeah,
that everybody. It's a label for everything, man. It's like this, that, and that.
I'm
like, everybody got something. Hey, everybody on this podcast got something wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but you know how to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, we could go in there now and get diagnosed with, yeah, man, damn, you depressed. For real? Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
What I need to do? Go out and go take a trip or something? I'm gonna take a trip instead of sitting over there talking about you gotta get on social media.
Yeah.
And I think, like I said, I think that was the biggest part of it is that I would say the depression and the values part, because like I said, the children a lot of them aren't able to go and actually be hands-on and touch and feel and enjoy experiences. Because, you know, we never really thought of the word influence or influence when we was a kid. The only influence our parents talked about was drug dealers. Hey, man, I'll be going and hanging out with them or you know, guys in the neighborhood.
You seen crackheads. You seen crackheads.
Right, you know,
it was an influence. You wasn't doing that shit because you seen them. You seen.
But and like I said, when it came to influence, our influences wasn't people that lived in other states across the world that was flying in jets and living in boats. Our influences was the guys that we seen in our neighborhood, the people we seen, the people that were in their lives and you know actually around us. Nowadays, a kid can lock himself in a room and be influenced by people that's thousands and hundreds of miles away. And you be in the next room and don't even know what type of influence or thought process that another person is putting into your child's head. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what brings me to what I was talking to you about earlier, Don, with the last part, without values. Because we have all these people on social media, on TikTok and all that. So I had a situation where my daughter cussed me out because she saw a comment that I made to a young lady who's shaking her ass, you know, on TikTok. Which I thought she was in her drawers and a baby was right next to her, you know. So I basically just said, you know, poor choices. That was what I said. But to me, that's the without values. How are you sitting there? And she goes, it was a dance, and she was in a bathing suit. It didn't look like a bathing suit to me, but she was shaking her ass. And there's the key word: no values whatsoever. Shaking your booty on social media, not having any type of self-worth for yourself. That you giving all these goods away for nothing, for views. For views.
Right. That's what the world is now, this view shit. Like everybody, and I saw the third part that less educated. Like even in America, dude, like everything seems to have a shortcut. You can be a nurse in 2 years. Hell, I just want to say you can be a doctor in a year and a half. I mean, I'd be scared of shit. Like, everything art costs too damn much. Like they got this shit costing so much. People are choosing not to even do college anymore because it's pointless. Like people try to stay out of debt, but I mean when it comes to less educated, like I don't know, man. I feel like the whole that's just to me the education system is way too expensive. Way too expensive.
Yeah, I mean you're right about that.
Way too much money. Bro.
And you know, and then they go on. Most of the kids in our higher learning facilities, they go on social media and make the most jackass fucking videos and shit. It's not like they're discussing Shakespeare or Greek philosophy. They on even the kids in the upper middle class or higher.
Great challenge. Do I need to say anything else?
They shaking their asses too. Right, the great game. And everybody did that shit. That shit became a phenomenon.
That's that book smart, street smart stuff though. Some people they all in the school, but they don't have like real common sense of what the world is. They just know what the school side of it is. There's a lot of people, man. I mean, the world to me is just becoming a bunch of followers. But
that's exactly what it is.
Other people tell them what to think, dog.
Absolutely.
There's way too much of that.
Yeah, that shit, and that's what I mean by influence. Like I said, we never ever lived in a life where it was cancel culture, or you know, people wasn't even canceled. I mean, we lived in an era of like the Bill Cosby
wasn't canceled. Archie Bunker and George Jefferson wasn't canceled. That was hilarious stuff.
What's a direct hypocrisy to what you say, freedom of speech? Now, like you got freedom of speech, but you got to make sure you better say it this way. Oh yeah, say whatever you want, but
the way they want to hear it.
Yeah, you better say it this way. Yeah.
It ain't. Freedom of speech is not freedom of speech.
Hell no.
I mean, and honestly, should you really have freedom of speech though? Too, I'm just saying because you can't because shit can be said to
the podcast.
But it's shit that can be said to, and I'm talking about like certain shit. I'm just saying like actually like unlimited freedom of speech. Let's just put it like that. Unlimited.
That's what they have hate stuff for. Is, stuff turns. You can say what you want, but it turns into
because it could be hateful. Because shit could be hateful. It could be hey, I put my motherfucking hands. I put my foot in your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like it could get shit can get aggressive.
I'm talking more freedom of speech when we had that debate about that the rapper that said the shit about the gay people on his If that's what that dude, if that's what he feels. I mean, I don't agree with it. People might not agree with it, but now you got this cancel shit where how dare he say what he believes, and he go on this fake apology tour of some shit that he said. I'm like, dude, it's like you can't even say what you want to say now. Like it ain't it ain't hate speech, and it's not me threatening you. It's me saying I don't like something about a specific thing. Like, and I gotta be.
You guys got a point. It's freedom of speech, but watch what you say. That's what it basically is.
Yeah, that's why I say.
But watch what you say.
You can't. It's just no way to actually have because everybody worried about money. Because honestly, a lot of that shit is money. You know what I'm saying? It's about money.
Yeah, they got an advisor sitting there saying
it's money. Somebody sponsoring you.
Sponsorship.
So it's about money.
Sponsorship can be a motherfucker. Somebody say we sponsor 70% of your budget for your content. You say some shit they don't like, all of a sudden 70% of your earnings is gone. You gotta figure.
But that's why, and that's what I'm saying, and that's what fucking me up with a lot of people.
I told you, I'm glad I don't play no damn big sport because I'm gonna have one contract. I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, it's people that don't have certain.
Hey, I'm gonna take that money. I'm gonna invest it. I'm gonna say that's what I want to say.
That's why I don't get people that do this. That's why I don't get people that do this type of shit, like to do podcasts and shit. Like just do your own shit, and you can say what the fuck you want to say. Like don't take that money. Don't take that coke money because once you take that coke money, your show gonna suffer. Just imagine that we on this. Just imagine that we on this motherfucker. We can't say shit. We on the zone. We can't. I don't know, man.
Chris,
I can't even do this.
Hey man, Nas X. Don't talk about how dare you talk about Nas X like that, man.
It would just be Steph Lover. That's Steph. Steph is the one to get that.
Steph Lover wouldn't be over shit. Hey,
what's up? Hold on, man. What's up, Steph Lover, man? Steph Lover supposed to be popping in here, man. Steph Lover.
You said that shit last week.
I don't know what. I don't know what kind of assignment he on this week. But he's he deep cover this week. Hey, you know what? Now you said some shit that something I want to throw in quick. I know it ain't one of our discussions, but did you see that Tony Hawk got a skateboard out now where they took some of his blood and actually put it in the paint for the skateboard? And Little Nas X, Tony Hawk got a skateboard out now that they took some of his blood, mixed it in the paint, and put it and they have actually used it to paint his a certain, brand of his skateboard.
Why is that a thing? What's the point in that?
I don't know. Lil Nas X commented on it though. He was like, "Yo, so y'all was mad about the Nikes, but y'all ain't saying shit about Tony Hawk when he's turned around and Tony Hawk kind of did it slick. He was like, "Hey, I don't know why these guys decided to take my blood. I thought it was a blood drive." He said he thought it was some kind of blood drive he was doing. He said, but they actually took it and mixed it with some of the paint for some kind of color for some fucking skateboard that he's coming out with.
That's some Illuminati.
Yeah, they be giving me my blood back. I be suing them up.
Yeah.
But he's like, it's cool. I mean, this actual article, look it up. Anybody who sees the podcast, fuck your opinion, fam, check that out.
What you want to jump into, man? The Rana or the chimp jump? Which one?
Let's go to the chimp joint right quick. Let me give me the chimp joint. Give me the chimp joint.
I don't know about a group of. Hey, we need to stay away from anything monkey with Rocky on there, bro.
Oh man, damn!
Thrown in Facebook jail for 30 days, dog.
I tried to put that man right back in jail, bro.
Hold
Damn,
on,
bro.
I will not be participating in this Facebook.
Hold on, I gotta find that shit. I something wrong with my link.
Oh,
damn, you got shadow
hey,
banned
Rob,
already?
you know what? Network trying to help Rock, bro.
Yep.
You know,
Zuckerberg is blocking you.
Nah, you know what? That was too many. I had two links, so that I had both of them jumps together. Fuck the computer up. Computer fucked up off me right now. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, guy? Yeah.
All right, then check this out. This woman in Belgium, this woman basically was banned from the zoo for having a 4-year love affair. I don't think it got physical, but if you can see some of these pictures, it looks physical.
They got physical.
He said he got physical. Her name is Addie Timmermans, and it's in Antwerp, in Belgium. But she basically she's been banned from the zoo for having a love affair with the chimpanzee. The zoo official said that her having such human contact with the chimp was causing it to be cast out of a social group within the chimpanzee.
A chimpanzee named Cheetah arrived at the Antwerp Zoo 30 years ago, and over the past 4 years, Addie Timmermans has visited every week, developing a close bond with the animal. According to Newsweek, Timmermans said this: "I love that animal, and he loves me. I haven't got anything else. Why do they want to take that away?" She went on to add, quote, "We are having an affair, I'll just say." According to the outlet, the affair Timmermans mentioned involved the two waving and blowing kisses to each other from opposite sides of the primate's enclosure. The zoo recently claimed their lengthy relationship is negatively impacting Cheetah's rapport with the zoo's other chimpanzees, causing them to ignore him and not consider him part of their group. A spokesperson for the facility said an animal that is too focused on people is less respected by its peers, and they've banned Timmermans from making contact to prioritize his.
So damn, they judging too. Damn.
They judging too.
Yeah, you can't. So damn, you can't. So they didn't excommunicated them. They didn't cut them off. You cut off.
Cut off. The chimps was like, "Oh, you gonna run around with your little hairless bitch? Then go ahead. Just remember who's gonna get them ticks off your back." Huh?
I mean, I ain't trying to compare black guys with chimpanzees, and it ain't no different than the black dude that got him a little token white girl.
Hey.
I'm going with Amy.
We here.
We here at Fuck Your Opinion Podcast would like to public and all future sponsorship to know.
Oh, I got another one. I bet you got a black guy that you're talking to.
See, all views and opinions are expressed solely by the guests on this show and are not felt entirely by the podcast itself. Mr. Sims, you can continue, Mr. Sims.
Probably left the gym and went and hooked up with Jamal.
They was fucked up with him. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they fucked up all.
You gotta get some fleas off your back. Go get that bitch. Hey, that's crazy, bro. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a zoologist or whatever, but if they feel like her 4-year relationship with the
it don't seem like nothing. It don't seem like no bad shit though. Like
I guess they were talking about blow kisses or something like that. That was all it was.
Yeah,
the chimps was jealous, man. They was jealous. That shit was like Planet of the Apes when what's the name, Caesar came back and he was first talking English and shit. They was like, "You motherfucker." That's how they felt when she showed up. They was like, what was what's this chimp's name? Damn, wait a minute. What's his name? Cheetah. Right. They was like, "Cheetah, your bitch here." And everybody after a while.
They had a chimp named Cheetah. Ain't that a whole other display? That's a whole. That's up the street. That's up the middle. You walk a little further.
That's a little bit. That's up the enclosure. That's the 2, 3, 4 enclosures up. Huh?
And this one, Dan, before you roll out, man. I know you about to roll out shortly.
Oh yeah. Hey, check this out. Okay, this is quick. Nirvana got sued. Okay, I know we all from this era of Nirvana. We love Nirvana, one of the great rock groups of our age. Kurt Cobain.
Courtney Love did it.
Oh God! You just OJ'd her. He OJ'd her. No, but look. The son, this baby. You know, this is a famous album cover of theirs. It was a baby butt ass naked in a pool reaching for $1. This is part of their great album cover from Nevermind. But anyway, the guy that was his baby is now Spencer Eldon, the man who was photographed as a baby, is now suing Nirvana for this album cover and claim that this is almost child porn. He's actually looking for a suit because he felt like his rights as a baby were violated, even though if his parents allowed this, I don't know how the fuck is he suing Nirvana.
He go sue his parents. Go sue his parents. They made money on that.
Right. Because they definitely sold the rights to that shit. So yeah, that's a tough one to get out of because they definitely sold the rights to that shit. So
he sold for a few million too. He wants some money. He's suing for a few million and feel like his rights was violated.
But I can see a lawyer. I can see a lawyer eating. I can see a lawyer, gassing you up on this shit too. Come on,
of course.
He said, "Gassing you up."
No, right? Yeah, they had to be gassing him up. Yeah, come on, man. Like,
and Don hit it. I got you. I got you.
I don't get paid.
They have no fucking right. They have no fucking right having you on the album cover. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't even consent at that age. So I know. Yeah, that
I
was,
got you. I got you. That's what they hit. That's the lawyer told me. Okay. Right. If anybody didn't know, this
who's that? Is that you, Sims?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know, man, if anybody doesn't know, you need to know. Nirvana, go check him out. Kurt Cobain, like I said, man, he went through depression. He had a lot of serious issues, and he took a shotgun to his head. That's messy.
Took a shotgun to his head, allegedly.
Oh my God! Listen, we here. Okay, we'd like to say in a disclaimer, all opinions that are spoken on this show are solely those of the guests and not those of
shotgun was in a very peculiar position when it was found at the scene.
I did see that picture. Shit do look kind of funny. But hey, who am I?
Probably that baby that shot him.
You got to be really depressed to put a shotgun to your head. I mean, a shotgun? Jesus.
He wasn't depressed. He had a lot of money.
I mean, he just had a new baby. Didn't he have a baby? He had a child?
Hey, and you still gonna be depressed with money, man.
And I mean, I guess he was.
You can be depressed. You can be depressed, but you can get over that shit a little.
Robin Williams, Anthony Bourdain, Kate Spade. All these people. Listen. Real talk, it was a joke, but you can have money and definitely be depressed. But I love. We always refer to our fellow comedians. Dave Chappelle said that Anthony Bourdain traveled all over the country, ate great food, and this dude hung himself in France.
Courtney Love killed him. That's one.
You notice how you quoted. You notice how you quoted Dave Chappelle, but not that Wayans dude. That's what I'm talking about.
Also, we still. I like how we still
meaning.
And he still haven't seen any Damon Wayne. He still haven't seen any Damon Wayne's comedy specials.
He still hasn't. We
don't value Mr.
I bet this dumbass dude tried to sue them for that cover. I bet he still took that condom at 10 years old.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. You know what? And I'm sure, and that's what I'm saying. Like at this point, only if maybe they were selling this for art or something where you felt like you got some residual. But I'm with Rock said it the best. Go sue your mama and daddy. They the ones threw your ass butt naked in the pool, fishing for $1 and let them take a picture. You could have drowned. You might have had some kind of psychoanalysis. Like Don just said, everybody fucked up. I bet you every time this guy goes by a swimming pool, he freaks the fuck out. All he sees is his flashes of him being ass naked and $1 floating across the fucking pool.
That fool just trying to make some money, dog.
That's all hey, that is his picture. That is his picture, though.
Just like Dr. Dre's daughter.
Dr. Dre. Hey, you know what? Hey, if he that should be his part of self-defense. Like, hey, if Dr. Dre, he's supposed to take care of his daughter's grown age. My parents sold me Black Market Baby for an album cover. I feel like I should be so some kind of rectification should come for this. But
Black Market Baby. That's what we said.
If I'm not mistaken, the original album cover on this also showed the little baby's penis.
That's what I said.
Yeah, the original did, but then they put a little sticker on it later down the line in the year. So
kid, is he sore because he was dick out? That's what I said. Maybe you're like, yo, you know what? I was dick every time but the funniest thing is, who sees you because he's 30 years old now? Who sees you as a 30-year-old man and says, "Hey man, was that you on the album cover, Nirvana's album cover, dick out?"
We here. Mr. Sims is trying to take us over. He's trying to take us over the top. So
photographs.
Hey Rock, who remembers you from that though? Who sees you 30 years later?
I know that it's not like anybody will recognize who he is besides family, but hey, that song is classic as a motherfucker though, man. That smell like Teen Spirit. That motherfucking song is
mandatory. I got me a couple.
I love that song. Like I actually love the song, man.
That is one dope album. If you ever heard that, Nevermind by Nirvana is one of their best albums ever. Super dope album. And like I said, man, it's sorry, kid, but your parents black market babied you.
They fucked you over. They fucked you over.
Right.
You got
fucked over. If you need to go check your dad, and 30 years ago, remember that boat that he took you on when you were 6 years old? Your baby penis paid for that.
All that money.
Your baby penis paid for that boat that you went fishing on the lake of summer 1996. But anyway, hey Don, what you got? That's it.
I mean, I got stuff, but you about to jump out, right?
Yeah, man, I gotta go get my baby, man. I'm sorry, fans and friends and those who watching, but we still got daddy responsibilities around here, man. What that? I see y'all, man.
All right, Dan. Two-hand Dan is leaving the building.
Step
Love supposed to be popping in, but it's gonna be me, Mr. Sims, and Mr. Rock. I can't say his name that he got on the screen. You see your boy name.
Since I'm leaving, I can say it. Big Nasty.
Hey, yo, I ain't like him that they took Duke out, man. I've been beefing. I don't even like that name, man.
Big Nasty.
40 minutes of hell.
Fellas, y'all keep it. Hey, thanks for watching us. Check us out on Fuck Your Opinion the podcast. I'll holler at you, fellas.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
All right, what's this about?
This is about this is a deli, man. They had a sign. This is the sign that they had up. It's a deli. Let me see. So there was a deli in Melbourne, Florida, called Jason's Deli, and this is the sign they had, man. $9 equals a first job, willing to learn. $10, some experience. $11, reliable, multitasker. Actually, Rock, you can speak on something like this, man. $12 better than most. I mean, shit, you're in New York though. Your minimum wage might your minimum wage might
be $15.
Will be $15. Yeah, no, what I'm saying. Your minimum wage, so you might not even. But yeah, $12 better than most. Brings zero drama. Works like two people. $13 supervisor material. $14 never ever late. Cares like owner does. Brings positivity to the environment. 15 outshines and outperforms the owner. Does all the above, man. What you think about that?
I don't see the lie.
You don't see the lie? Again, I mean, he got dude got some flat. I mean, the rest of them got flat.
I don't know about the numbers of where they are and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying is there is actual levels to this shit, right? There's levels to it. Everybody, what I think I get so fascinated with is when people come in and they tell me they want $25 an hour. Yeah. First job, $25 an hour. This is what I want to make. And I'm like, well, what makes you, what makes you qualify to be paid that? Tell me what job. Well, I cook at home. I've had that answer. I cook at home. I make very good meals at home. Making meals at home versus running a line with hundreds and hundreds of meals daily is a total different thing, bro. You know, so
right.
I agree with this. You know, there's levels to it. You know, again, aside from the numbers on the very left, as far as what they're saying, absolutely, you should be getting paid according to your skill set.
Right. I don't think it's nothing wrong with this. I mean, even though they cut slack for, but because I think it makes sense too. You know what I'm saying?
People very positive with it. It looks like they give you raises in dollar increments. A lot of people don't get that.
Right.
They usually get that.
I remember my ShopRite days, grocery store days, getting 10 cents.
Yeah, you go from 10 to 10, 18
raise.
I got $4.25. I got $4.25 an hour, man. That's my first.
Yeah.
That's what I got paid off the break, man.
Right. So don't get me started with what we're going into. So, with the minimum wage up here going to $15, particularly for what we do. Listen, I can't speak for everywhere else. I can only speak for what we do. A first person's job, right? And let me rephrase first person. A child at 14, 15, 16, coming into the workforce to learn, right? Which is what it's saying, willing to learn.
Right.
You're telling me they should get $15 an hour?
I got to deal with that at what's the name? Best Buy. Our minimum pay is $15 now.
Right.
Everybody come in that motherfucker make 15 no matter what. And a lot of them definitely should not be making 15.
Should not.
Shout out to Best Buy, man, for having the Xbox Series S, man. I got that for my son for his birthday. His 14th birthday, man. I'm just saying, shout out to Best Buy, man. Them Jones hard to find.
Could have got it from Radio Shack if they were still around.
Happy birthday!
Radio Shack would
there.
They'll sell you a piece of the Xbox console. You'll get like a button on it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's
back to that, man. It's a shame that where we're going as a country, because it's gonna, and I don't care what you hear back and forth with it. At the end of the day, a pizza, that's $2-3, but now the minimum wage is $15. I have no choice, right? The place has no choice now that the pizza is going to end up being $3 and $4. Whatchamacallit, a slice.
Yeah. I don't see why my man got or the restaurant got slack for this. I think it's truthful. You know what I'm saying? I think it's truth. It ain't like it,
man. That's what it is. It's
the more money you get, the better you're gonna work. I think the sense of making, you make more money, you're gonna work. It's gonna make you work better. I mean, shit. Just imagine if you had to do that. If this was our scale, like if you had to make $9 an hour and shit. Just imagine how you would work. Like knowing what you know now. You know what I'm saying? It also depends on what you had going on, but making $9 an hour, I mean, I would be, I'd be real fucked up.
So this is an expectation with that sign. That's what I like about it. You got an expectation. If you want to get to this rate, that's what you need to do.
1,000%. But look at it like this too, right? This is a deli, all right? And I emphasize the word deli because no one, because I understand why we're going with the standard of living increase and this, that, and the third, but you're to me, your lifelong ambitions is not to be an employee of whatever such and such deli for 30 years. That's not a career. That's not a career. I tell my guys all the time, we love our kids that are there. I don't expect my kids to be there for life. The only people that I say that should be at Rock's Kitchen is me and my wife. That's it. That's it. It's not their career. This is our career. This is our passion. And this is a stepping stone for you guys. This shouldn't be and that's what's going on with the country, right? People at McDonald's, I'm working McDonald's, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I don't want to go to management. I don't want to do this, but I want to get paid more. If they should pay me more. They're making millions of dollars. They should pay me more. So the argument there is, it's the standard of living. We should increase the standard of living for them. All right, well, now you see what McDonald's and all the big box stores did, right? They put your ass out on the street and got you replaced by a machine. Dang. So be careful what you ask for, because they can give it to you. And that's what they're giving you.
Hey, man, I want to work at Burger King, one of my first jobs, man. I want to go to work at Burger King for a weekend, man. I just want to do lunch for a weekend, man. Just some fun shit. Go in there and make sandwiches. I was a beast making sandwiches, man. I just want to go in there, show my ass. Yeah, because I didn't want to get into management. I'm just saying, when you said that, I didn't want. I just didn't want to get into management. I should have did that shit, but
right.
Listen, you should do it. Like in hindsight, I wish I would have did that shit.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with getting into management at Burger King, McDonald's, or whoever.
Yeah, I should have did it. I wish I would have did it at that time, but at that time I was like, nah, I ain't want.
Right. That was the conversation I had with a lot of the dudes at my job. A lot of them, because they have these unrealistic expectation on how they actually work. I'm like, dude, y'all be on y'all phones, y'all be in there bullshitting. I don't know why you think that y'all. I said, if you want to get into supervision management roles, then you should be coming in as that person every day. That should be your expectation. You work for the job you want. You don't work for the job you want.
Right.
So I'm like, if you're not doing that, and I give them plenty of opportunity. I give everybody, anybody that come at me saying they want it, I'll give them leadership responsibilities and see if they're consistent in doing it, and if I got to be on them about doing it. And if not, I'm somebody to call you out. I'm not the passive guy. I'm gonna have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
You ain't doing what you need to do. Though. Like you want this raise, you want this. I was like, you got to raise, like you got to change your own mindset on what you're doing. A lot of stuff I see nowadays is a lot of people think it should just be given to them. Like I don't understand.
What I said, dude came in off the street talking about $25 an hour.
like, do you think you floated in this motherfucker? Like you got a war around you or something? Like,
to wrap that story up, I ended up going to a restaurant, to get something to eat, and who was there? That guy. And I was like, "Oh, they gave you the $25 an hour you were looking for?" And he, so I asked
fuck you, Rock. Fuck you, Rock.
I said, "What you want?" I said, "You guys must be getting paid around here, because dude over here wouldn't work for me unless he was getting paid $25 an hour." And my man said, "We ain't making no $25 an hour. We making minimum wage, bro." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "All right."
Hey, but some people need to see that, because some people think that it's green. You think it's like sometimes it's like you got a job right now. Job paying you like a nice wage, and you probably say, "Man, they treat me this and treat me that." Then you go somewhere else and they do the same shit, but you get less money. So it's like you go somewhere else and you ain't getting what you thought it was. Grass ain't always greener on the other side. So that shit crazy, man. Let me see, man. Next topic. This is a little gossip, but hey, man, it got sports team to it, man. Dale and Sonya Carey's divorce. It's getting messy.
Well,
we all are married. Everybody that's on here right now, even when Dan is married. What do you think, man? If you married this long, I mean, if it's bad, it's bad. But what do you think? You married this long and you get divorced, man? 33 years of marriage, man. That's a long time, man. Like that's a long.
I'm at what am I at right now? I'm at 26, 27 years, something like that. It's a long time.
Yeah, I'm at 15. Well, 14 married, but I'm at 14. Yeah, you. I seen you coming along, rookie.
Yeah,
I seen you on. I said, look at this dude, man. I seen you, but yeah, man, it's
I took the optimal path to find the best woman for me, because I did a lot of testing. And I found what I liked and what I didn't.
I mean, you got to do what work for you, man.
I had to go all the way to San Diego to find me right there. I mean, it was nothing around there.
But I want to see you after 10 years, man.
Correct.
I don't know. When people have they've been together 30 years, they said?
33 years.
33 years, man.
Well, don't y'all think that it was over way before that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
More than likely it was. It doesn't happen overnight that it's over with, but it's.
I had homeboys that it makes me think of like a specific homeboy, but it's one of them things where you kind of see the tea leaves already. You kind of know, but you still I got this much time invested.
I mean, because you got you gotta fight, man. Like you gotta fight. I mean, it ain't because I laugh at people that I'm gonna tell you what I be like. I laugh at people that you see, when they starting off, they doing all this shit. Look at him, look at this. Man, he's great, he's wonderful, and they don't even last a year. You be like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to me because I be like, they doing everything, they doing everything, that you say you're supposed to do. It ain't no rules to this shit, man. Like you gotta do what works for you.
Or you fight like we do every single day and be married.
Yeah, you gotta fight, and we fight. We fight, we argue. But
like people lying on Instagram, lying on Facebook, saying they happy, saying they this and that, and a lot of people do that shit just for the appeal of it. Like they just want to experience it. Somebody that's been together 30 years, I feel like they had a legit marriage. But if you cheating, I mean, to me, as soon as you invest some time into somebody else, you ain't putting your full energy into your relationship no more.
Hold on, it says Dale says Sonya been
Sonya cheated with the dude from the Patriots. He used to be an NFL player, Steve Johnson.
Steve Johnson.
So she messing with football players.
Yeah. And she said Dale been cheating for a while.
So basically, they both probably had some entanglements.
Yeah, that shit happened, and I'm just saying, like, it's stuff like that happens. I can't say when they shit ended, but 33 is a long motherfucking time, man.
I mean, is this similar to the lady with the income?
Say again.
This some shit that we.
Income. The income. Lady.
I mean, hey, technically she was doing it, but she was getting paid for it. Oh, girl went to a football player, so hey, like she kept the money up. I mean,
I don't know.
Boy, too.
At that age, man.
At that age, you need to sit your ass. Hey, it's real talk. I had a homeboy that said he saw her at a club in Charlotte and said she was let's just say she was very, very happy to be there. Let's put it like that, like very open to talk. So
there was some comments, man, on one of the pages that I got the story from. And my man says, you don't want to be divorced, man. They out here pegging people now. I lost it when he said that. They out here pegging, dudes. So he said, just relax, stay in your marriage, try to work it out, or else you're gonna end up getting fucked in the ass.
The first thing I did when I was in the military in San Diego, the first thing that our chief and everybody was telling us was don't go with these women as soon as they find out you in the damn military. Understand that they know if they get any connection with you, whether it's marriage, kid, whatever, they know that they taken care of. He said, so you better watch out because he said it could be very business-like. He said, hey, when they know you work with the government, dog, they know they get no money because they literally can go to your command and have them pay them out your check. So he quickly said that to us. I was like, okay. It was like a guy conversation, of course, but it is what it is. Somebody been together 30 years, though. I feel like there was something there, but I feel like they must have lost it a while ago, and they've been doing the hell thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while because nothing breaks up just off the.
Not overnight, man. So I mean,
it's not no overnight shit. Yeah, they just probably. But that's a long time. I just think that's a long time, to be with somebody.
They took long to be making this all in the public and shit.
Curry, like, hey, Steph Curry, what's Steph Curry? 33, 30? Shit, he the length of the marriage, right? Ain't Curry like 32, 33?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he the length of, like, they've been married just as long.
They were joking with that too, saying that the dude Steve Johnson is a white dude, so they're trying to say that Steph Curry is Steve Johnson's son.
Nah, man, that shot is there. Hey, that shot is Dale Curry.
Steph is definitely his kid.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got a daughter or some other kid. That might be old Johnson, but
shit, Johnson probably 5'9". So I mean, 5'9", 5'7", like he probably short. I mean, you never know, but nah, that is. See, and that's another thing with shit. The Generation Z shit, like stuff like that can get around on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because like it ain't no cut cards. Like everything, everything is like Step got to hear about this shit right now. It's fucked up. Like it is. I should be mad at my parents off of this shit. Come on, man. What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Dude, this is why I don't even like this. Like the whole dedicated station and shit, like TMZs and all that. I mean, literal people.
Hey, I ain't start fucking with TMZ until Michael Jackson died. I thought that was some bullshit when that shit went down. That was the first time I was like, oh shit, Michael Jackson died, man. Why he was like, it was on TMZ. I was like, fuck is TMZ?
I guess it's just having a company that's literally made to just be in other people's business and call them out.
Wendy Williams been doing it for years.
Hey, but we like that, man.
I guess on my end is I don't understand like why that's a thing. Like the world just lives on drama, dog. Like
but think about it, man. But think about it, man.
Hold on. Before TMZ, there was a National Enquirer, bro. That was. I'm just saying it's always been around. This type of business has always been around. It's just evolved.
Yeah, it's quicker to get to people.
I'm just saying it from a consumer standpoint, like. Is the world really just about drama, dog? Like,
hell yeah. From a consumer standpoint, hell yeah. From a consumer standpoint, hell yeah.
I think about it, I'm like, nigga, you probably got the same shit going on in your own life, but you try to do somebody else's shit, like they like like it's something they doing that you ain't doing, like.
Yeah, drama sells, man.
It's just weird to me, dog.
Yeah, drama sells, man. Drama sells. You already know that.
How you think Kardashians got where they are? Drama.
Nah, well they got there from that sex tape. Was that drama?
It's all drama.
Listen, man, I just feel like there needs to be a balance of the positive. Like we hear about all the negative shit.
Oh yeah,
like I saw those
positive shit don't sell, Chris. It don't sell. You already know that.
But there should be a positive.
Hey, just like we had this conversation. We had this conversation for years about like first take, all that shit. They're gonna talk about the shit that moved the needle. They don't talk about it just like you say. Hey, this team won the championship last night. They gonna bring up LeBron. They're gonna bring up
every fucking episode.
They're gonna bring up the Cowboys. Like you don't want to hear about the Cowboys, but they're gonna bring them up because that's what
they like. The one I saw the other day, they talking about a tweet he put out. I'm like, dude, let these motherfuckers. Why is it always?
But see, you thinking about it from you a 50-50 guy. It's never 50-50, man. Like you want it 50-50. It can't be 50-50. It's gotta be 70-30, man. 80-20, 85-15.
Y'all are the two perfect people for me to talk about. Let's talk about like NFL. They'll talk about the Cowboys. They'll talk about all this. But what if some miracle happens where the Saints are good, or another miracle happens where Washington good, and y'all like, oh, let me turn on First Take. And the first thing they talk about is goddamn, oh well, the Dallas Cowboys lost, but we're gonna talk about.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not thinking about that on a national level. On the Washington level, that's on the radio. I'm good. Like if you live where your team at, that's all you hear on the radio anyway.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Right, like because I don't hear that when it's on my team. I'm hearing New York.
You're not gonna hear about Saint.
I gotta hear about Giants and the Jets. Sorry asses every day.
And thank God the technology, you can always go to your market.
Correct.
So it's been, you can always go to your market. Like I don't want to hear that shit. Like I hate the local radio when the team when they get their ass kicked or something like that. Oh shit, I got it. Like I don't even want to hear the radio.
I can do the whole topic on media. Media is just
it's like the radio station, man. They play what people want to hear, man. Even though we complain about the music, that, like somebody like me, I want to hear different shit. You know what I'm saying? They're going to play the same motherfucking 7 songs, and they're going to run them motherfuckers every hour. They're going to keep running them because that's what moved the needle. Those are the motherfuckers that sell. But that's other shit I want to hear. I'm glad we got shit like streaming where I can go listen to what the fuck I want to listen to because I can just turn the radio. I don't even listen to the radio. I got like satellite radio, or I'll get my Google Play. Like actually, that's probably one of my best investments, man. Is my Google Music, man. Like I get to hear whatever I want to hear. Yeah. That's like some of the greatest because before that I was downloading like a motherfucker. I was like uncontrollably downloading. Man, when Napster came out, I was like, man.
Still looking for your ass.
Hey man, when Napster came out, I was fucked up. When Napster came out.
Then I moved to YouTube. You can download from YouTube and put it on too.
Yeah, yeah. YouTube still got shit that you can't. YouTube still got shit that you can't find. Like some shit, that's missing in action, man. Like some shit you can't find anywhere else, but you can find that shit on YouTube, man. Hey, y'all heard that new Fat Joe DJ that DJ drama Fat Joe? That shit pretty good, man. That shit missing in action for some reason on I think he sampled some shit like that Michael Jackson. I think that Michael Jackson shit took it down.
I was listening to some fellas.
That shit hard as a motherfucker. That shit hard as a motherfucker.
They were saying
if y'all get a chance.
No, where is it? It's not on here no more.
Yeah, if y'all get a chance, it's on that Piff. And then you get, you can find it on YouTube too. YouTube got it too on the playlist. Like if YouTube don't have the shit in album format, they got this shit on the playlist. Somebody got this shit like on the playlist. But that Fat Joe hard as a motherfucker right now, man. Like that shit good.
You said Fat Joe and who?
Fat Joe, what would Big say? It's DJ Drum. It's like one of them Gangsta Grill Jones, but it's Fat Joe. What would Big do? And it's like, I mean, it's original shit, man. They sampling some shit on there, some good shit, and it's actually that shit dope. Like I definitely hardcore fuck with that shit, man. But yeah, man, that's fucked up, man. 33 years, and I would hate, you gotta fight, man, because merge, yeah, it's like 9-10 tracks, man. Like check it, you gotta find it though, because they took it down. I think some of the songs on there was it just probably didn't clear. Like a lot of that shit didn't clear, and they took that shit down. Like some of that shit probably didn't clear.
It was like 9 singles or something like that.
Yeah, it's a banger. Some of the shit you heard on the radio, one or two songs like was on the radio.
What was that? Sunshine, I believe it is.
They got 9 over there, but it shows one of them was deleted.
Yeah, man. And we play this next jump, man. This shit right here might get flagged, but I'm gonna go ahead and play it at the end of the show. So why not? Y'all let me know what y'all think it is.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody knows. But this isn't about...
Come and get me, YouTube.
It's hurting a lot of people.
I'm playing this shit.
I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
So, Peter, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange. Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't. The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my God, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking.
What just happened?
We tampered with the stability of space-time. Multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. The problem is you trying to live 2 different lives. The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes. Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Hello, Peter.
You say what? That shit gonna be dope, man. That's the old one too.
Yeah, Marvel killing it right now.
Yeah, Marvel don't miss. DC misses.
They fuck up, but I like how they clean. You didn't like the Superman joint, did you? Not the Superman, the Batman. The Justice League. You didn't like the last joint they cleaned up. It was long as a motherfucker, but I like how they cleaned it up.
Yeah, you talking about
the 3 hours? The Snyder one. I thought they cleaned it up. Like I liked it.
I like that.
Rocky didn't like it. He was talking shit about it. He made a post about it. He was talking shit about it, man. But
it was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrendous.
Hey, you seen that preview, the Eternals one coming up?
Yeah.
That shit look good too.
Yeah. So what you think about this Spider-Man? With all the Spider-Mans in it and all the
I'm just not a Doctor Strange fan, man. That's all.
Oh, Oh, you don't like Doctor Strange?
I didn't even watch it when it came out.
What?
Why?
Why?
It bored me.
How did it bore you? You didn't watch it?
I tried to watch like the first couple minutes. It bored me.
Oh man, come on, man! If you just watch the first couple of minutes, you bullshit, man. That joke good, man.
He'll watch a whole Saints game, but he can't watch a couple of more than that. What the hell? What kind of bullshit is that?
That's messed up, man. Yeah, he do have a point. You will watch a whole Saints game, man. The shit don't look good at the beginning.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself, Rock. You need to go watch that for real. That's your homework assignment.
Same thing happened with what is that, Iron Fist or whatever? I couldn't watch that series. It sucked.
Oh, you ain't like that shit?
Iron Fist, I can understand that one. I watched it because it was.
But you watched the other Jones though, right? You watched the what was the other one?
Luke Cage and whatever her name was.
Daredevil and
Jessica Jones.
Yeah. Iron Fist was the worst out of all of them.
Horrible.
But it was. I think they made didn't they make a second season of it? That one was a little better than the first.
I wish they bring that shit back on Disney, man. I like the Luke Cage shit was good as a motherfucker, and the Daredevil was good. I like the Daredevil.
Hey, y'all been watching What If shit on Disney?
I haven't seen that. It's good.
Oh, y'all gotta watch that, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, they already 2 episodes in.
Did you like the Loki?
Oh yeah, I like all that. Hey, Disney Plus.
But see that shit got something to do with the time travel, like them time. I like the time travel people.
Rock is gonna be out of it, dog, because that Loki shit's supposed to connect with all.
Yeah, it's the time travel. That time travel because you gonna have. I think them motherfuckers gonna pop up
come together. Rock gonna be over there watching Saint games and not understanding nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, he didn't. Rock he didn't even jump into the fantasy, man, because he probably would have drafted all Saints.
I would have.
Yeah, I'm glad. I would have. Yeah, Rock probably would have drafted all Saints players, man.
Like, you didn't get in the fantasy league, bro?
I can't do fantasy, man. I can't do it.
He draft all Saints. He'll draft all Saints. That's why he won't do it.
I can't sit there and have San Fran's defense, and then we're playing each other this year. I can't then start San Fran defense and try. No, I need them to get 6 sacks and 3 fumbles.
No, dog, that ain't how you look at fantasy to me. You set your team up, and then you just think, I don't like it like that. I set my team up, and then I just watch football.
No,
but I'm gonna tell you what fantasy done for me, man. It made me look around the league a lot more than I used to. Like I didn't know certain players and shit. Then I'm calling people bums and shit because it's fantasy, yo, bum ass. Like this dude a bum, man.
When I do stock market, dog, when I buy something, I treat it the same way, dog. I set my shit up and then I check it later and see what I did with it. But I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh damn, I hate the Saints, but I got their quarterback, but they playing for. I don't put myself down that hole.
Yeah, I'd be going down that rabbit hole because
I
play fantasy basketball, and that's when I was really into stuff like that and saying I need Iverson to do 40 points or whatever the case may be. I can't do it.
I already I do my fantasy shit. Don and them got me in this damn league. I already got my pick set up and everything.
Hey, I'm gonna have us live. I'm gonna have us live on this joint. So
we gonna be on here doing that?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I like talking shit. Yeah, last year we did that shit. Be on here talking shit.
I guess you need to put a rock on just as like the mask.
Yeah, I'm gonna have rock on, but yeah, we're gonna be talking shit, man.
I'm the commentator. I'll let you know. Great pick that you got just now. God scored 17 touchdowns. I'll be that guy for you.
Oh, you gonna be breaking it down?
Right, I'll be your statistician.
Hey, Don, what kind of pick are y'all doing? Like a snake?
It's a snake draft. It's a snake.
How many people in the league?
We got 14.
Ooh.
So you got to draft and you got to play and you got to play your team. I like that shit because you know what I'm saying, you can't stack that, John. I like the 14. The 12 is the 12. The 10 you can have a super team. Yeah, this 14 you need to check your roster. And honestly, what I like about it, you got to pick that the new motherfucker up. That's the thing. You got to pick that new. Cause I be every week, yo, you give me 2 bad weeks, I'm trying to cut you. I'm trying to get you off my team after 2 weeks. If you give me two points, like I'm trying to cut you. But the funny thing, man, last year everybody was drafting quarterbacks earlier, man. Like they start taking the quarterbacks like in the second round, man. It's like damn. So you gotta be careful, man.
They go and take all they want. I'm like, eat their ass alive.
Oh, you gonna eat them alive?
What's the first position? What's the first position you should be in the first round?
You better be getting running back. You gotta get running backs, bro. That's your point. That's your points, people, dog. Especially in a PPR league, you really want to get a receiving running back. That's the best.
Yeah, that's the receiver running back is what you.
So you all want to grab Kamara, right? That's what you're saying.
Kamara, yeah, your boy. Yeah,
I definitely would grab Kamara. I definitely would grab him.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah. Yep. It's a strategy to it. Then I personally go from running backs, and then I'll start tapping into receivers and stuff. Like it just depends on which one, but I'm definitely.
I've always been a late quarterback drafter. I'm like a middle round quarterback drafter, but they was grabbing the good ones last. You know what I'm saying? But I still my strategy was I always grab them like middle. I always grab them like in the middle round.
It would be a bad idea to grab Pat Mahomes' first pick.
Well, you gotta look at it this way from a stat standpoint. Starting quarterbacks usually
get more points.
Yeah, they get points. Like of course, you might have an amazing game from Mahomes or an amazing.
If you could give me if I could get a middle of the pack 20 pointer, if I can get me a middle of the pack 15 to 20 pointer, I'm good.
You good.
Yeah, if I can get a 15, but I don't want the bum dude. Like you don't want that dude that's gonna give you 8 points, eight or 9 points, like because that shit piss me off when they don't get fit.
You wouldn't want Jameis on that 30-30 year. That's who you don't.
Yeah, because Jameis a negative 5 you sometimes. Sometimes you might. Sometimes Kirk Cousins, Joe. Kirk Cousins would do that shit. Like you get Kirk Cousins, man, in that one game, the couple of games where he gonna get you negative 5, and that fucks your whole shit up, man.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What's up, Nelson?
I don't even know who that is.
That's my homie. This is my homie Nelson. I mean, I can't even see him on the jump though. What's up, Nelson?
Husky Bayless is coming in under alias.
What's up, Nelson?
Nelson ain't here, bro. Nelson in one of the dimensions.
Hold on, almost on Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson and Step Lover had a little podcast. They were doing a podcast like a Notorious Nerds. I actually did a theme song to it, but you know they stopped doing the joint. But they had like a little comic book joint. Nelson, yo, if you can hear me, man, your internet in red right now, man. What's up, man? You got a storm? Hey, have y'all noticed how I fixed my internet? My internet on some Supreme shit right now. Like I've been my internet tough right now.
So that wasn't you echoing. That was Dan echoing all this whole time.
Oh, Dan was echoing.
Yeah,
I didn't hear the echo.
There was feedback when we first came on.
Yeah, Dan shit was struggling, but my shit, y'all, my shit has been strong recently.
Don shit caught that COVID for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, my shit was sick as a motherfucker for like I had a 4 weeks. I had a 4 week run, man. Where my internet just wasn't. I was scared to get on this motherfucker. I was like,
I think shit was all over the place.
I changed my Wi-Fi adapter and shit been, it's been all good, man. But I'm about to give me a new computer soon, man, in a week or two.
Man, see, I said that last time. You tried to be like, "Oh, I ain't get no computer." I was like, "Nigga, I thought you talked to me and said you."
No, my computer good, but I'm just getting something strong because I be running a lot of stuff anyway, and I be wanting to do it on I'm about to get like a little gaming laptop. So
yeah, gaming shit that has like a actual card in it.
Yeah. I'm about to give me a little junk that can run some stuff because I be even with my music stuff, like my keyboard and my drum machine. I just be needing something a little stronger, but
multitask.
Yeah, but this pretty good, man. This an old school i7, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Ain't bad.
Yeah. Nelson struggling, man. Damn, Nelson said he was coming in, but his John struggling.
Nelson, the door is closed.
Is he probably trying to come in on the what's wrong? Because I've noticed you can't come in on the phone on this thing.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. I've
tried a couple times.
No, the phone is my backup. You got to come in on like Chrome or something like that. But the phone is like if I was because I can't run like the program. See, the reason I don't be jumping in on the phone is because my programs be fucking up. Like I can't run I can't play the videos and shit. That's why I be hesitant to go on the phone. But like if Dan was, because I be getting Dan and them to run this shit. If Dan can run it, I jump on my phone. I'm good.
I told y'all that corona shit is contagious because that shit done got out Don and eyes on this Nelson dude. Like, this shit fucked up right now.
Yeah, Nelson fucked up. Nelson like talking on it. You know, he like talking about the comics and shit. I thought he's gonna jump on and talk about the Spider-Man, man. I'm gonna actually go see that shit at the movies, man. If you know, when it comes out,
I'm gonna see it in my living room.
Hey, I do like having that option now, though. That is a love.
I just want to go to the movie sometimes, man. It's just a different vibe. What's up, Nelson?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I got it to work.
Hell, the screen still as black as it was before, man. That was like in the car, ain't it?
Nah, he had the house, man. This is the house setup. Yeah, he got the dog. Hey, so Nelson, what you think of the new Spider-Man, man? What you think of that the preview, man?
The trailer?
Yeah, the trailer.
I think it's awesome, man. I like anything Marvel's doing right now is amazing. And after all their series on Disney Plus, I'm impressed.
Yeah, you like the Loki, right?
Does Rock have a Batman shirt on? That's why he hating on the Marvel shit. He got DC on.
Oh, that yeah, he
got a Batman.
That's why he hating. He got the Batman on, so that's why he was hating. He did seem like he was hating. That Loki shit was good. I like the Loki. You like the Loki, Nelson?
I did, man. It was a little weird, but I mean, the only reason I didn't like it is because I'm comparing it to everything else they've done. You know what I mean? So it's hard to really say if it was good or bad because everything else is impressive.
You like the Wanda, right? I was fucked up off the Wanda off the first 2 episodes.
Yes,
I was almost out. I was
right there.
Y'all was talking about it because y'all was talking about it on the show y'all was doing. I was like, I'm gonna get it on the try. I was almost out.
You should have seen me on Facebook. I was like, what the hell am I watching? Everybody kept telling me
I was out. This was it for me. I was like, you know what?
Hey.
I think at the end of the second episode, that's where it was like, all right, we good. I was like, all right, yeah, because I was out.
I do like the actor that they using in Loki, that black dude that's playing old boy. I like him. He been in some other stuff I watched, like movie. I can't think of his damn name. The guy, the timekeeper guy.
Yeah, the dude, he was funny. Yeah, the dude.
He actually an actor that been in a couple other shows. I forgot the name.
I believe his name was Kang.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure.
Kang in the show, yeah, but I can't think of his real name. But I like him as an actor. When I saw him pop in the episode, I was like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting him.
Yeah.
So, hey Nelson, you watching that? You watching the What If series?
Nah, did that come out already?
Yeah, man. None of y'all, man. Y'all.
I haven't seen it, man.
I saw ads for it. I saw ads for it.
Now they already done did the They done did the Captain America one, and they done did the Black Panther one. I don't even know if they did the third one.
Dude, they could go endlessly with that, man. There's a whole series of comics with that. I don't know. I don't know how up everybody is on comics, but
man.
Y'all watching Teen Titans or Titans?
I haven't watched it yet. What is that on?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, man, but I've seen Teen Titans, the animation.
Yeah, not
my
the
son.
animation. Whatchamacallit is pretty good. Titans is pretty good. I've watched. I think it's on the 3rd season now. It's pretty good.
I've heard it's good.
Is that on Disney?
Nah, it's on. If I'm not mistaken, HBO Max.
Oh, what HBO Max? It's so much shit out, man.
It's grittier, right? It's grittier, right?
Yeah,
it's like a darker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
What is it? Animated or is it? What is it? Animated?
No,
live action.
Live action, yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit, I'm gonna definitely check. It's just so much shit, man. I pay for all this shit, and I just don't get to watch. It just be so much shit to watch, man.
They actually got the 3rd episode of What If out now. I'm about to be watching that shit when I get off the job.
Oh, that's
today.
And this might be off of Marvel and DC, but have you guys seen The Boys?
Oh yes.
God damn, dude.
I haven't seen The Boys. What is that on?
You haven't seen The Boys?
Don, you ain't seen that shit?
I haven't
seen it. Amazon Prime launched with The Boys.
It's 2 seasons in now.
Like their Superman, I forget his name already, but their Superman, that dude is gritty.
Yeah,
I got that. I got the shit. I just don't get to see everything, man. I get focused on certain shit, and I'm just like, shit. I'm on the Power Zone. I've been on the. I can't see everything. I'm on.
Dude. Nah, you gotta watch The Boys.
Yeah, the
I'm
boy
gonna check it out.
remind me of
Because see some stuff I don't know.
That was that Superman where it was the darker Superman, that first one with old boy, and it kind of was more of a reality of Superman. Like we always see the good.
Oh,
like,
you're talking
the boy
about.
was the exact opposite, dog. Like,
I know
the
exactly.
end of that
what
first episode when old boy ran through old girl.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, man, dude, that's the first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that was the first 5 minutes of that.
That was the first 5 minutes, man. That's the opening scene.
That shit's crazy, dog.
Yeah,
like,
man.
You caught up right then.
Yeah, they set the tone. They set the tone with the first scene, because you don't know what you're watching, right? You're honestly, I thought I was walking into like a bootleg something off of Marvel. You know what I mean?
Bullshit. Yeah, it looked like some bullshit at first.
And as soon as what's his name? A-Train.
Right.
A-Train just he's like the Flash, and he just runs through a girl while her boyfriend's holding his hands. And no, you just gotta watch it, dude.
I'm checking out The Boys.
You won't even know that scene till you see it, bro. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I definitely gotta check that. See, I be saying shit. I just don't know. I don't know what to look at.
Man, it's dark as hell, and it's a realistic take on what superheroes would be like in our world. So they have sponsors and there's businesses trying to control everything. It's fucked up, man. There's a lot of politics involved.
There's a cartoon on Prime, and I'm trying to pull it up so I can think of the name of it. My homeboy Wayne put me on it.
I know
that's good as hell too.
The Invincibles.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, we talking about a cartoon that get dark, bro?
That shit is out of control, dude.
That shit's crazy, dog. I gotta watch this shit. I gotta be able to talk to y'all about this, man.
Don, you definitely 1000% you gotta binge it. Because as soon as you watch episode 1, you're gonna want to keep going.
I hate binging, man. I hate that shit, man.
Why?
I like this. I'm gonna tell you why I hate it. I don't hate it because of I just hate it because you can't stop. It's like you fuck around and be up. It's just like you can't stop doing that shit. It's like you hitting something. You know what I'm saying? I just want to. You know what I'm saying? I like. Give me that shit next week. Let me make me come back next week.
Nah, I gotta see it all the way.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I hate that shit because it just fucks you up. Like you gotta go to work in the morning. Let me go ahead and get this last episode in. It's 4 in the morning. You got to work at 6 or 7 because you want to come to a close and you can't.
Y'all watch American God?
I tried, man. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I was into it for a little bit, but yeah. It got a little too complex for me, but
it get a little crazy.
It was good.
Hey, that new season, that season 3 just came out. It's actually, I like it now.
I might I think I got up to maybe 3 or 4 episodes. I'm like, nah, this ain't for me.
Hey man, hold up. We got to tell Nelson about you not watching Doctor Strange, though, bro. So I mean,
tell me your reason for Doctor Strange, man.
Boring. It's boring.
What, the movies?
Yes.
All right.
Doctor Strange, I got maybe 10 minutes in. I'm like, I ain't watching this shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I actually whatchamacallit it with my son. I'm like, yo, do what? Because he watches all. So I'm like, do I really need to watch this in order to understand the Avenger part? He goes, nah, not really.
What? Nah, you have to. I mean,
hey, not trying to hate on your son, but that's exactly wrong because now you see.
Well, I mean, it was the one ring. That's all it was. I mean, it wasn't nothing else. Nothing else.
You know, in a Marvel movie, you can't minimize it like that, bro. Come on now. You got. Come on, bro.
Nah.
Hold on, Rod. Did you switch scenes on us, man?
Yeah, I turned it around.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you just switch scenes on us like a
you got that Batman shirt on. That's what the hell it is. Oh, DC hating ass. That's all that shit is. He hating.
DC sucks. We know that.
Hey, look, man. Hey, I'm with you, man. I'm with you on that.
Hey, Nelson, you ain't like the Snyder cut? I like the Snyder cut of the.
I didn't even watch it, man.
I thought you didn't even watch it.
I didn't even watch it, dude.
I like what they did with the Snyder. I mean, I just think they filled in some shit because the other joint was just like boom, 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 we out. You know,
it was perfect for me and my wife because we don't know all the stuff with DC. That movie literally takes you through everything at a very chill pace. So,
that's what I'm saying. I liked it. It was long and it's still like
we had to watch it in sections. We had to watch it in sections. Now we did an hour and a half, then we came back to the other hour.
Yeah, man. What was it? 3 hours? 4 hours?
A little over 3 hours.
It was long, but it didn't seem like it. Like to me, it didn't.
I didn't really see too much of a difference than the first movie. It wasn't like it wasn't extremely different.
They went into more detail on all the characters.
Yeah, it was more detailed. That's what I'm saying. They explained more shit.
They from my understanding, they also changed the feel of the movie. Like if you compare the scenes, it's less colorful, it's grittier. They just went for a different feel. They went for the more Christopher Nolan type feel.
Yeah,
you could tell that it was a different director. I mean, it was obviously like to me.
Well, so that was beef. I'm not gonna get like way into it. But yeah, that was just he gave the project to Homeboy and he fucked it up. So he felt like he had to come back and redeem himself. So that's why we have the Snyder cut.
Right.
he thought he fucked it up.
No, he did fuck it up.
Nils, what's up with your podcast, man? You have you been on? You ain't been on.
Yeah, man. We're taking a little hiatus, but we're coming back. We're definitely coming back. All right. We got to nerd out on a lot of shit.
What's the podcast about?
It's about this shit. It's actually this shit is actually lame.
I actually tried to stop myself just now from turning it into my podcast.
Oh no, it's all good. Talk about it, man.
Snyder or whatever.
Yeah,
but it's Nerdology 101. The name is self-explanatory. It's like we're not trying to go deep diving into nerd shit because you'll lose a lot of people. So we just do a Nerdology 101 for people who like nerd shit.
It's a group, man. Y'all should join it, man. I'm actually invite y'all to the show, man. They got like a group. That's
man. Any support would be support would be great. Yeah, we fuck around on the group.
It's good shit, man. Good shit. The podcast is good, man, because it's this lane the type of topics. Like I like.
We try and get creative with it because obviously with nerd shit, you're gonna think comic books. So we try to get creative with movies, horror films, card collecting, or people collect all kinds of shit.
What's your thoughts on the Halloween series? Now there's another one coming out.
I'm honestly not a fan of any remakes. I haven't been impressed by any remakes ever.
This isn't a remake. It's not a remake.
It's a continuation?
Yeah.
Oh shit, then I'm in.
Yeah.
I really don't like remakes, man. Like they did it with what was it, Ghostbusters? I thought that was disrespectful.
Right.
So with the girls or the joke that's coming out?
The girls. Nah, the one that's coming out, they're doing
the one that's coming out looks good.
I mean, that's the respectful thing to do, right? Is to continue it.
You don't need to. I mean, the movie that I hope that they will make is Back to the Future, man. I hope they bring it back.
God, dude!
I love Back to the Future. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just always be amazed by time travel. Time travel movies fuck me up, man.
Hey man, I want them to start making some more original shit, dog. Like, why we keep doing shit?
I agree.
Because it's what we just talked about earlier.
I mean, you can make it a different. You ain't gotta call the shit Back to the Future, but they don't, shit, call it something else. I mean, but I would love Back to the Future.
What kind of something else and the main character name be Marty McFly? I mean, that's
you just gotta continue. Hey, shit.
You can only blame our generation, man, because we want the remakes.
I don't want remakes.
Yeah. Nah, dude. We want everything remade.
Hey, did y'all like the Nightmare on Elm Street with that dude they did the last time? Did y'all like that shit, or did it fuck you up?
Didn't even watch
it. I watched it, but I ain't like it because just it wasn't. I need my man, yo.
Was it Robert Englund?
Robert, yeah.
It wasn't him.
Dude, Robert. Nah, it wasn't him. It was another dude they did the last time. He sounded different too.
It was the guy from The Watchmen.
I didn't even know that there was a whatchamacallit.
Yeah, they got one. They was supposed to be rebooting it, but I guess it didn't do as well as they wanted it to. But
yeah,
You said it was a dude from Watchmen. Which guy?
Rorschach.
Rorschach. That crazy man.
Yeah, you should check it out, man. You should check it out.
Speaking of Watchmen, I was a little disappointed that they didn't have another season because this was off the chain. Yeah, it was off the chain.
That again, talking about opening scenes. That opening scene for Watchmen.
And I like how they implemented the history into that too, bro. Like the whole Tampa, the Oprah, all that shit. Like I liked all that. I'm mad that they didn't make it up. My sister told me about that shit. I'm like, man, I was sitting there waiting on that.
Yeah. I forgot the reason why they said it was something with the director or something like that jumped out of it or whatever. So nah, I'm done. Just one and done. The movie, I think it said something about because the movie itself wasn't done properly. They did it properly on the show, and he feels that that's all he needed to do.
I actually like the movie. So.
Movie sucks.
On y'all show, do y'all do any anime?
You know, it's funny you say that. None of us are anime guys, other than like the classics: Akira, Vampire Hunter D, Ninja Scroll.
Dude, they got me. At first, I thought that anime was some bullshit. They must put me on some anime. Dude, I've been watching the hell out of anime, dog. Anime is actually pretty good.
Like,
Nelson, that explains a lot about Chris. So,
y'all like the new He-Man?
Yo, again, I tried that one for like all of a second, and I'm like,
I haven't seen it.
Nope.
Yeah, I haven't seen
it either.
And my man pointed something out to me that I did not know. When he does his whole, by the power of Grayskull, he does not say, "I have the power."
Dang.
What?
Yeah,
he got to. He has to, man.
Does he say something else, or he just doesn't say that?
He says something else. I got to go back now and see what he said because my man was like, because I took a quick little picture of it because I started watching. I'm like, oh, let me get back to my childhood. I posted it on Facebook, and then I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, this shit's trash. I can't do it.
Hey, do you watch the old shit? Like, I be watching the old shits, man. Like, I like the old shit.
And then my man said, yeah, nah, me and my son was watching it. He goes, but what sucked is he doesn't say I got the power. I'm like, why the hell wouldn't he say I got the power? He goes, Rob, come on, white guy. It's now, he can't have the power. I'm like, oh, okay.
Cancel culture. He get canceled. Yeah, cancel culture. Yeah.
White man saying he has the power.
That was that.
That's so stupid.
Might not go over too well.
Hey man, but before we close out, man, the milk crate challenge, man. I just wanted to show this.
Oh man, that's epic. I love it.
Oh no, this is a success, man. Here we go.
She's in heels?
With high heels.
In heels.
So not only are you balancing, you're trying to make sure you don't bother your home.
It normally fucks up at the middle. The middle is where everybody get fucked up at.
I think coming down would be harder, right?
Yeah, it's always that third. It's that middle joint is where people would just get really fucked up at. Once I haven't seen anybody get to that after the middle.
I saw a dude on TikTok do the whole thing in 3 seconds.
Oh, he did?
Be quiet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What about the dude that rolled the blunt while he did it?
Oh, he did it? I didn't see
he did it.
Oh,
yeah, he rolled the blunt the whole time.
He said carry the stallion. You did it faster in the hills.
Wow.
I'm questioning the crates, man. I'm questioning the crates.
They're glued together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 10 crate commandments. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. It's rules to the. I made me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track. Let your wig push back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I ain't doing this shit, man.
I'm sorry. So this is a microcosm of what's wrong with America, bro. This is literally like the entertainment now.
Hey, if you do the milk crate challenge, you can go ahead and get the shot, man. Fuck it. You might as well go ahead and get the shot. I ain't doing that shit. I'm just sorry. I ain't doing the crate. I'm sorry. I ain't doing that shit.
Not at 40 years old.
I'm gonna fall like a motherfucker. I probably won't even get to the middle. I probably fall because that shit moves. Like some of them shits be looser than the motherfucker. I don't know if some of them
just an asshole I am. If I see somebody doing it, I'm gonna just hit one of the bottom crates with a ball. I'm like, man, get the hell off them damn crates. Bye. I would be the biggest hater out there, bro. That shit's so crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't get people, man.
It's entertaining.
It's entertainment. It's funny. It's funny to watch this shit. Like, any challenge is fun. I just not doing this shit. I just don't see how you
literally links back to our first topic about us being less educated and this is what we do. The motherfuckers be sitting there on TikTok watching the goddamn crate. Hey man, pay attention. Like, what you doing? I'm watching them fall off crates.
I watch this shit though. This shit entertaining. This is the new sitcom, man. This is the new sitcom. This is what we consume now. Instead of just having a sitcom in the audience, we like to just watch motherfuckers live get fucked up.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah. As long as they keep doing it, that's on them. I'm not doing it. You won't see me on this motherfucker.
It's not new if you think about it. It's just a different medium. Because I mean, we used to watch Jackass.
Yeah, Jackass was like that was like, it wasn't nobody else doing that type of shit. And some of that shit.
Yeah.
The funniest scene on that shit was when that dude gave him the pubic hair. That was the funniest shit ever, man.
The beard.
The pubic, yeah, that shit was the funny. Oh,
hey,
man.
He didn't know why everybody was laughing.
Yeah, they was laughing at him. Yeah, that shit
like,
was.
Why? Yeah, you have to compare this to Jackass, which was like its own production and shit. They had like movies and shit.
And it did semi-gay shit.
First of all, I wonder where they stealing these damn crates from. This is just randomly in the hood.
The girl on the heels, that was high production. That was a really good camera.
That was pretty amazing that she did that hill.
Yeah, they had that on one of those, what do they call them? The little shit that stabilizes the camera.
Tripod or some shit on it.
Yeah, but the camera was really steady. It was good production.
Yeah, but that's it, man. That's it for the show, man. Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast. Nelson for joining us. You got to bring back the nerd. You definitely got to bring back the nerd, don't man.
Yeah, I know, man. We hit a couple speed bumps, but we'll be back.
You got a viewing challenge. You got a lot of shit you need to watch. I need you to be on that. What if? I need you to be on that.
Hey, man, I don't have but so much time, man. Then I'm trying to make beats. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I don't have enough time, man. It's hard.
You don't watch all the other shit. I've been thinking about doing it. You guys talked me into the Invincible joint. I'm gonna try that. After.
Hey, all I'm gonna tell you is just watch that one. You gotta watch all the way to the end of the first episode. Watch all that shit. That shit's lit.
And there's a show. Sorry, there's a show coming up. It's called Y, like the letter Y. Last Man. You gotta check it out. It's a graphic novel. They finally are making it a series. They've been talking about it for years. It's fucking amazing. I think it's coming out in December. Yeah, Y, like the letter Y. The last
that's the chrome. Yeah. The chromosome stuff joint.
Yeah. Fucking amazing, dude. I think it comes out in December. Yeah, you gotta check it out.
I saw a preview on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and pick up the graphic novel too, man. The graphic novel is fucking amazing.
I'm not Sims. I don't read.
It's got pictures, man.
I'm already pulling it up to see if I can get it on down Timber.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank everybody for joining us. Share the stream.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Subscribe. Yeah, hey man, you invited anytime, man. Anytime you want to jump on, man, just let me know. I'll send you the link, man, or the link be on the post. So just jump in, man.
Awesome.
All right, man. Peace, everybody.